Hi everyone, and welcome to Weight Loss with JVA. So this is going to be my week 13 update, and that means I'm a 50-year-old odd man, 52 actually, on Mounjaro for the last 13 weeks. Now I am still on the starting dose of 2.5 milligrams. So let's get into this week update. Well, as always guys, I generally don't make you wait to hear what my weight loss has been for this week. So I'm going to start off with it. So last week I was 16 stone 8. This week I am 16 stone 6, which is obviously a 2 pound weight loss. I will put a slide up here just to show you. So very happy with that. I do want to kind of stick to a 2 pound a week weight loss if possible. Obviously, we don't decide exactly how much we lose, but it is predetermined by being on a calorie deficit and putting some exercise in, of which I have been doing. So with regards to my calories, I haven't gone over any day this week. I'm on about 1700 calories at the minute, guys. And most of the time, I'll be honest, I'm probably around 1500 calories. So yeah, not still quite getting as much as I should with regards to calorie intake, and still not doing quite as good as I should with regards to the amount of protein and fibre I'm getting in on a daily basis. So I've still got lots of work to do before the end of this journey to make sure I'm eating the correct amount of nutrients daily. I do take a multivitamin and I do take some other vitamins as well, guys, just to let you know. So it's a Sunday for me. My jab day is a Sunday, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. So you found out my weight. What's got me there this week? Well, I think I have done at least 5 workout days this week, which means during the week I've done a 2-mile walk followed by about a half an hour resistance band training, concentrating on my upper body and my core. This morning I have done a 5-mile walk. I didn't do any resistance band training. Put a little slide up. So I've done a 5-mile walk this morning. Takes me about an hour and 35, an hour and 40 minutes. Obviously it's pretty cold out in a minute. And my course has 3 really good hills. So you're literally at 45 degrees going up this hill. So it's quite steep, but gives me a really good workout, really good sweat. So training, like I said, I have recently bought some slightly stronger resistance bands and I have been working out with them. I have also bought myself, just looking at it now, a strap that goes around the door and gives me multiple points I can put my resistance band through. So this basically stops me having to open a door, pull the thing off the top, move it to the middle, open the door, pull it off, move it to the bottom. Now I can just literally take the bands in and out. So that helps make my workout a little bit quicker and a little bit more stable. Now I am actually going to devise, there's a guy on YouTube called Discipline Dave, really good guy, doing resistance band workouts, and I really like his workouts. His technique seems really good, so I'm going to kind of copy a load of his techniques and exercises and probably put them together into what I will schedule as being my new sort of workout. So hopefully I'm going to get that done today. I hope so. I've got to go off see the girlfriend in a while, give her Mounjaro jab and all the rest. And sorry, on that front, I forgot to tell you last week. Last week she'd lost £2 or £3. Do you know what? My memory's terrible. I think she lost £3 last week, guys. And she's lost just under £1 this week. So it's still going good. So that's kind of £4 in 2 weeks. So that's awesome. So I do want to get back today and try and get my own workout sorted so that I can start hitting it tomorrow. So that's the workout side of it. Now I did mention I've done my jab. And over the last couple of weeks, I've told you I've been feeling like maybe some of the hunger has started crawling back in during the week. Now, I've been toying with the idea of going up in dose a little, and I don't mean going from 2.5 milligrams to 5. I mean from going from 2.5 milligrams to maybe 3. So I'm not looking at any big changes at any point if I can help it. But I thought before I do that, because I've been injecting solely in my stomach area, because I've just found it's been working so well for me, and I've seen so many videos suggesting that this is probably the best site. I've kind of stuck with it without testing anywhere else. So today I've actually done the front of my thigh with 2.5 milligrams. So I'm going to see how that goes over the next week. It might be for me that area is even better. I don't know. The other place would be under the back of my arm. I know there's a little bit of fat there, and obviously you want to be going into the subcutaneous fat. So I might try that next week if I don't find that works for me on the thigh, or even if it does, I might just try it. So I have reference, basically. A point of reference. Is the stomach the best? Well, it's worked for me, but I don't know if it's the best. So I am trying out a new site this week, guys, and I can give you an update on that next week. Any side effects? I'll be honest, guys. Obviously, I've tried staying on that starter dose, of which I still am, and I've still not really had any side effects. Now, there are some foods that still present me problems, like rice. Rice is one of those things that I do have a difficulty eating. If I eat tiny amounts, I'm fine. If I try eating sort of what would probably be half of a normal portion, then that's when I feel nausea kicking in. And I have brought it up, I have been sick before on it quite a few times, but I'll be 100% honest and let you guys know, rice has always been a problem for me since I had my gastric sleeve. So, for the last 13 years, if I eat too much rice, I can throw it up. It's just always been that way. Microwave rice for me is an absolute no-no. Definitely, regardless, small, big, any amount. If I have microwave rice, I'm throwing it up. So I don't have that. So there are some foods that still make me feel a little bit nauseous. Also, I need to work on my portion sizes. I am eating smaller portion sizes, but I'm still feeling I'm eating too much. I decided to do me and Emma a roast this weekend. We had it Friday night, and actually we had it again last night because there was so much left over. So we kind of had, like, I would say 1 potato worth of roast potatoes, so 4 little roast potatoes, not even 100 grams worth of chicken breast. We had some cauliflower cheese, which was absolutely banging, and some fresh carrots from Sainsbury's, which was lovely. Yorkshire pudding, didn't enjoy that much, so I didn't really eat that. And that was too much, so we ended up sort of separating it. So 1 chicken breast, if you like, or 1 chicken portion. Kind of did us for 2 days, so that was pretty good. And I do find that a lot often, that I'm making what I think is a small portion, but then when it comes to eating it, I'm still kind of struggling. So yeah, getting in all the calories can be difficult. I would say I've had a fair few biscuits this week. I've had a fair few bits of chocolate this week, and by that I mean like a 2-finger Kit Kat. So they're like 104 calories. So I've had a few of them. I had a couple of Lindors. Emma bought me some Lindors for Christmas. I think we had a couple yesterday. So I'm not eating loads of chocolate. I'm not eating loads of crap. I am generally eating very good foods. I've stuck with the bran flakes again all this week in the morning for breakfast, and that's helped me keep my stomach and movements regular. So no constipation or anything like that. Been doing pretty good on the waterfront, guys. Been getting in pretty much close, if not 2 litres of water a day, at least. I have 2 coffees, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So overall, my diet is quite good. I am exercising at least, it's probably been 6 days this week, but I am exercising at least 5 days a week, guys. And I do feel a physical difference in myself. I'm much stronger overall. And that helps you in all aspects of your life. So, even just doing like a 30-minute walk and a 30-minute resistance band workout, and you don't even have to do that. You can build up to that. I am of a reasonable fitness for a guy of my size and age and all the rest, so I'm happy to move and do as much as I can, guys. I'm not here to be lazy or anything like that, or take the easy way out or do the minimal amount. I do want to push myself as much as possible every day, which is generally what I'm doing. Touch wood. So, guys, if you're having any side effects, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this sort of thing, let me know. If there's any questions that you think you'd be interested on. Obviously, like I said, I am on 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. I am microdosing at the minute from a 7.5 milligram pen. So that means I'm only doing 20 clicks, and hopefully it should give me about 15 doses out of a pen instead of 4. Now that does mean the pen is refrigerated all the time, but I don't see any problems. I haven't noticed, obviously as you go down in or up in pen size, you're getting less fluid pumped into yourself. At the minute, I'm getting 2 millilitres of fluid instead of 6 millilitres of fluid, but I'm not finding that's made any difference. I'm getting the same concentration, 2.5 milligrams worth of Mounjaro, and I'm not finding any adverse effects whatsoever. So seems to be working for me, guys. I know there's a hell of a lot of people out there doing exactly the same thing, and it's working for them also. So, you know, if cost is an issue, which I don't know how it could not be because it's not cheap, the Mounjaro pens, then that might be something that might be worth looking into once you've passed that 2.5 milligrams dose. Buying, like I did, the next pen up, but then microdosing. All right, guys, so that's going to be your week 13 update. Really appreciate all your comments, guys, and all the love. Would really like to get this out to as many people as possible. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this week's update, give it the old thumbs up. I know it helps the YouTube algorithm and getting it out there. And if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. I'll be giving you an update next week, guys. Same place, same time. Only leaves me to say, stay safe, stay healthy.